Hi, welcome. This is our weekly reading for September 16th through September 22nd, 2016. Remember, it's a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you are wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, and praying about. We're all children of God. We're all psychic. We're not all going through the same thing, so see what feels right for you. It could be one nugget that brings you clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions that are based in love for the highest, greatest good of everybody involved in the situation and so on, so we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. Remember, how you ride these energetic waves that come through here is always up to you in the end. Is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for another wave? Preparing for the wave? Crashing into the wave? Riding the wave? Or ignoring the wave? It's always your choice in the end. See how it feels for you. Feel free to make this an interactive video with me if you want to pull some cards for yourself and get some further clarity or personal signs and symbols for this week. All right, thank you guys. I love you. I'll see you in a moment. Aquarius, welcome. This is our weekly reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Inquiring for September 16th through the 22nd, 2016. I'm going to begin with the Thelema Tarot, and let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for Aquarius. For the highest, greatest good of all. One card for focus, clarity, understanding the energies around Aquarius this week, and how to ride these energies. Let's see what we have, Aquarius. One card. The Page of Cups, so perhaps an invitation to something, like a party, an event, perhaps somebody's inviting you on a date, perhaps you're thinking of going on a date. It could be a younger energy around you. It's like, I feel like this is a younger energy. It could be a child, it could be a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio, but I'm getting Pisces mostly from this. And maybe it's maybe it's a child, maybe it's you as a child, maybe you have children, you have like a young, all right, let me describe this person. It's somebody young, or you're feeling very young. It's somebody who brings you back to how you felt when you had your first crush. So it could be that, or it could be like your child, you know, your kid having their first crush, something like that, or it's bringing you back to that time, that feeling, that energy. If this is an actual person, it's a younger energy. I would say like, you know, kid, even teenager, even in their 20s. I mean, it could be any age. It's a general reading, but it's being new at something. It's starting something again. It's starting something fresh, starting something green. Not exactly knowing what'll happen. It's sort of like a slippery situation. I feel like the goldfish is kind of jumping out of the chalice here, out of the cup. So, and the little kid's like posing, like doing a selfie, like doing something like this, and not really paying attention to how the fish is falling out of the cup, or slipping out of the cup, or jumping out of the cup. So, there's a younger energy. There's mistakes here. You missed something. Maybe you missed an opportunity in the past, missed a chance. Maybe there's another chance to grab the fish this time. Let's get more clarity on the Page of Cups. It could be just like a water energy this week. You know, with general readings, sometimes they're people, if that makes sense to you, and sometimes it's wisdom on how to ride these energies. So maybe you're going to do things a little different than you did when you were a teenager or young, or maybe you don't know how to date because you haven't done it since you were young, something like that. I feel like advice is involved with this Page of Cups somehow. I don't know if it's from the Page of Cups, because of the Page of Cups, or to the Page of Cups. let's get another card for Aquarius. Let's see what we have. I see like reflection, stillness, learning. That one jumped. What's that? Judgment. Maybe maybe you felt judged because you felt, you know, this is new, something was new, and you're afraid to start something again, not sure how to do it. I mean, judgment is 20, so it brings you to a 2. It brings you to, I think of the High Priestess. I think of, like, bless you. I think of, like a feminine energy. I think of surrender, allowing something to happen, allowing something to be, or waiting for a decision, or if that's you playing the trumpet, you're asking for a decision to be made. It could actually be judgment on something if you were involved in legal matters. Maybe you're waiting for this like happy news to come. Maybe you were worried. I feel like this could be like even in some cases, Aquarius, for some of you, I feel like it's like a power of attorney, or an inheritance, or some kind of connection with family. Maybe you've been waiting on something to be settled for a long time. That's not for everybody. I feel like in other cases, it's a decision about something, maybe a move. Mannex, I really like the leather couch. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna go to the Art of Life Tarot, and let's get more clarity on 20, Judgment, and the Page of Cups for Aquarius. One card. Maybe you were judging something too harshly. Somebody was judging you too harshly. Somebody was judging this message too harshly before you knew the actual events that occurred, the actual perspective from above of what happened. I feel like there's a lot of different scenarios in this card. Everybody has their excuse, their reason, their story, their history, and where they are now. So you can only come back to you. I feel like saying you can't control how anybody else feels about anything. But you do have control over your own feelings. A little bit. Within reason. You know, feelings are weird. Sometimes they can be overwhelming. So let's see what we have. And sometimes you can be detached from feelings, so you can make logical decisions. I feel like that's more when let's get more clarity. Let's see. Aquarius. The Four of Wands. So maybe it's about marriage. Maybe you're making a decision about asking somebody to get engaged. Something like that. Celebrating. You're waiting for some news, and this is like celebration, but this is preparation for the celebration. So it's stable. It's an event. It's something passionate. It could be a wedding. It could be a picnic. It could be a party. But I feel like there's two different views on this situation. There's the person that was planning the party, got everything ready, called everybody up, made the invitations, sewed the dresses, maybe made the food, did everything. And then there's those that come to the party and enjoy everything and make the event fulfilling and beautiful and lively, and you're attractive. So maybe there's like actually wedding planning or something going on. You're thinking of a wedding or going to a wedding, or thinking about your wedding, thinking about how you were proposed to, how you're going to propose to somebody, Aquarius. Perhaps how somebody's going to propose to you. Maybe you've never thought of marriage. Maybe this is new for you. I feel like with this Four of Wands, though, there's more than one person involved in this planning. There's a bunch of people out in the field, like picking grapes or harvesting something. I feel like, I don't know why I thought of grapes when they're in a field, but it is what it is. All right, like wheat or potatoes. Maybe they're digging out potatoes, like something from the roots, Aquarius. The quote is Robert Louis Lewis Stevenson, don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds you plant. And it's red vineyards. So there we go. So vineyards could totally be grapes at Aries. So maybe you're dealing with an Aries too, just because that's in there. By Vincent van Gogh, 1888, Pushkin Museum, Moscow, Russia. There's a lot of fiery energy here. I feel like there's fall, like the fall, the change of the season, when you see the trees get all beautiful and golden and amber and red and yellow, and oh, it's beautiful in the fall. I guess if you're down south, it looks different, but if you're up north, fall is a nice, it's beautiful. It makes me think of harvest, like cornucopia, abundance. All right, let's go to the romance angels, and let's get a card for Aquarius. More on the Four of Wands, something that's passionate. I feel like dancing, like a gazebo. You know, I always sort of see a gazebo in a beautiful scenic setting when I think of the Four of Wands. Card for Aquarius. Very soon, Aquarius. So maybe something's happening very soon. Maybe this trumpet is sounding this week. You're going to notice some signs, some symbols, get a message, get the urge to send a message. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. So it's not here yet. Things are working out. I feel like plans are coming together. Perhaps there's something behind the scenes happening, like seeds were being planted. It wasn't ready yet. It wasn't time yet before Aquarius. So let's get more clarity on the very soon. I'm going to go to the Native American Tarot. Get a card for Aquarius. Let's see what we have for very soon. It could be a new relationship, a new job, a new home, a new apartment. I feel like it's an invitation. It's a call. It's something you wanted, something you were thinking about, or you need to think about it first. Maybe you're doing the doing. So you need to think about this phone call, the party. I don't know, like put stuff together in your head first before you approach that situation, or that situation approaches you. So perhaps there's preparation going on right now. Let's get another card. Yeah, preparation for your dreams coming true. This is the star. I really like the star in this. It's actually the stars. So I feel like it's a slow weaving of your dreams. It's one by one by one by one, and they just grow and become bigger, and more people get on board. Aquarius, I think the internet might be involved with this. I see the web, maybe something on the 17th of September specifically. The 17 brings you to an 8, so it brings you back into power, back into control, but there's a surrender in this control. There's you allowing destiny to unfold as it should, as it's supposed to for you. And I feel like there's puzzle pieces coming together here. It starts with you reaching out and grabbing one thing, one wish, one dream, one chance, one opportunity that you want, and starting there. And that will connect you to something else, to someone else, to another idea, to another opportunity, to another road. And that will bring you to another road. And soon you're going to see, when you look back and look around you and look where you've come from, how far you've come and how much you've built. I feel like each one of these wishes is almost like a seed you planted. So think about what you want. Maybe not, maybe the bigger picture, like maybe astrology, like actual star signs somehow is involved. Maybe you're into astrology, into numerology, good with something like, I guess, anything on computers, technology, communication. I feel like there's communication here. There's you making one call, clicking one button, hitting send, hitting record, something like that. I'm getting a lot of that. this week, by the way, Aquarius. Like just moving, like starting, and then it snowballs later. I feel like something's in the dark here. You can't see everything here. There's definitely an allowance here. And then I see like, well, I just thought of a song from Charlotte's Web. Like, chin up, everybody loves a happy face. Wear it. That was a really weird song. I guess I'll put that below. So I feel like in Charlotte's Web, like the day comes out and the sun comes out and the dew on the morning, like spider web, just sparkles and shines and like magnifies. So it's like if there was a little wish on that web and that teardrop or dewdrop or raindrop came and is sitting on there, it creates change. It creates like a different perception, like a fisheye perception on how to see that situation and grab that wish and grab that dream and magnify it to the next dream. That was sort of interesting. I see that very clearly in my head, but I have no idea if that came out the way I saw it. All right, I'm gonna go to the Life Purpose Oracle cards and pull a card for Aquarius. Let's see what we have. Like, I feel like your dreams are starting to come true. Maybe it's not like everything you ever wanted. Maybe it's something you never know you wanted. It starts with you thinking about that one thing or taking one chance and seeing where it leads you, Aquarius. Let's see what we have. Books. Also a card coming up a lot. I feel it's really interesting because I've used the same basic decks here for every reading, and out of all the cards, the same ones pop up for multiple signs. So your connection is with books, Aquarius. Knowledge, wisdom. I feel like connecting books to the internet as well. Photography, pictures, numbers, statistics, graphs, maybe. Maybe it's knowledge you have, or you're starting to learn something, or a message is in a book. Sometimes I go to, if I have a question, or if I'm thinking, or if I can't find an answer, I go to my shelf and I pick a random book and I just open up the book and see where my eyes fall and read. And sometimes it's your answer. Sometimes it's a book that like falls off the shelf or something like that. You walk in a bookstore, walk down an aisle, pick a book out and see what kind of wisdom could come to you. But I feel like it's actually you searching for something in like a bookstore. Do they even have bookstores anymore? I guess they do, independent ones, but it's actual books, like that kind of bookstore you can smell, Aquarius, like an old bookstore. So maybe you do something with used books, ancient books, something like that. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. Maybe you're starting to study something. You're getting really excited about something new and you're like really learning about it. Or maybe that's this page and you're the teacher kind of thing. And you're helping your students realize their dreams, realize what they love to do. Maybe in some cases, I feel like the dreams come back to you, Aquarius, what you love and want to do. But I feel like you're also an inspiration to others because you have such a unique, awesome way to see everything and to do things. You're so special. You're unique, Aquarius. You're unlike anyone else. And I feel like you're the inspiration. You're that connection. You're that attraction. You're that spark for others. So maybe you need to start with what sparks you, and it'll be like a light to others. So wait, hold on. I did lose a lot of cards, so I'm going to put these back. Let's pull one card for Aquarius to sum up this reading and bring clarity to the week for Aquarius. The Eight of Earth. Okay, so like did you have another 8? 4. So you have a 4 and an 8 and a 20. All right, so skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic and going back to school. And there's this like cute boy fairy sitting out like in the bushes, in the mountains with a bunch of books outside. So there's something you're studying, there's something you're beginning, there's something you're getting going with, you're reading about, you're learning, or writing. Aquarius, perhaps this is you writing. I feel like you're in books like underlining things and using highlighter pens and Sharpies and doing stuff like that, like really getting going. And like there's something really witty going on. Like you're really smart about something, about how you're connecting the dots. Perhaps it's this, you know, you start connecting the dots for you and it brings you back into power. It brings you back stability. It brings you back something solid. It brings you back something that gets you grounded. I feel like in this infinity, you're in the middle. Like sometimes you're underneath the surface and sometimes you're rising above everything and sometimes you're on solid ground. I feel like that's you this week, Aquarius. You're on solid ground. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. I love you and I'll see you soon. Bye.